Sup peeps, Sora here and welcome back to Sword Art Online Fractured Daydream. Even when things get dire, I can't help but get excited over a rise rock. Always a businessman, eh, idea? Come on now, don't act like you're any different. We're gamers, right? It's in our blood. Only the story mode is available because the server is undergoing maintenance. Fuuka's record. Full dive. No non-dive conformity. A condition which causes disruption in the signal between the VR device and brain, limiting the user's activity in the VR space. I am one of the users who suffers from this condition. While my case isn't severe enough to prevent me from full diving entirely, I am unable to experience VR worlds as intended. My symptoms manifest visually. I was so excited to jump into the world of ALO for the first time, and I was met with a pristine blue sky and the outline of a beautiful town. But layered on top of that were clusters of numbers and letters. Thinking my atmosphere was defective, I called the manufacturer support center and had it exchanged for a new one, but the problem persisted. After that, I had a number of tests done at the company's recommendation. It was then I learned my symptoms were caused by FNC. Since I like games and was excited to experience full dive, I was honestly pretty depressed about it. Then one day, I was contacted by the engineer in charge of running my tests. They were developing a new feature called Galaxia and wanted my help. They said this type of FNC is a rare condition and they would pay me to be a tester for them. Is this the clue Keyboy brought back? Indeed. It's a book type item, though the contents are no more than a typical document and file. I also linked her pass with the test room to enable some of its functionality. Galaxia's core systems are inaccessible as they are locked down, but simple analysis can be performed here. That's real cool and all, but wouldn't it be easier just to read it with your own eyes first? That it does. Could it be her diary? That's what it reads like. One of Fuuka's responsibilities as a member of the Galaxia project was writing reports. She recorded numerical data, of course, but subjective feelings and changes in mental state were also valuable data points for her research. She recorded what she felt during her testing daily. In a sense, Asuna would be correct to call her diary. It doesn't feel right to be reading a girl's diary. Kirito, ever the gentleman. But she herself made mention of these clues, did she not? The information within may be of use to us. Yes, that is why I would like you all to inspect the contents. Shall I display the rest? I thought about it and decided to accept the offer. VR technology is sure to become more and more essential in the future, not only for gaming but in a number of fields. By cooperating, I could help advance treatment for my condition. It was my chance to contribute to society, even though I didn't have much going for me. That was my reasoning for taking the job. My job here is to test the expanded functions of Galaxia. The system can apparently digitize any sensation or emotion and reconstruct past experiences with amazing accuracy. It's a huge leap forward, far beyond state-of-the-art, the tech of the future, they say. The firm in charge of development is a startup, but the core system itself was provided by another company. And what's more, they gave it away for free. There are definitely some engineers out there with very specific interests. But I'm getting off topic. Back to myself. I work in a test room constructed within ALO. It's a space designed for deploying Galaxia's systems for testing. I, Fuuka Natsuyagi, enter the test room in my avatar, Fuuka, and test the system to reduce the visual symptoms of full diagonal conformity. I think my first goal is to make the game playable without discomfort. Dev staff are all passionate about VR and excited to be working on cutting-edge tech. Everyone seems to love their job. Oh, and an AI from the test room called Nei started working with me. Her personality is the complete opposite of mine. I hope we get along. Looks like that's it for this file. I also analyzed the file data just in case, but it seems the only information of any use was found within the document itself. I found no hidden data or messages. In other words, you still haven't learned a thing. Remember, there are 4 clues. We can't be sure until we have them all. Something tells me I should refrain from getting my hopes up. Our efforts may earn us no more than worthless trinkets. On that point, I must disagree, Sugo. You may end up thinking this is a waste of time. However, I see an interesting and significant opportunity. In any case, there are 3 more clues we must find. You have your work cut out for you. So we keep exploring the world, find monsters that could be the Guardians, and collect the last 2 document files. But this diary... What about it? No, it's nothing. I'm probably overthinking it. No, Kirito, share. Our biggest problem right now is Gabriel. Fuuka teleported him away, but he won't give up on finding us. We have to track down the rest of the clues and figure out a way to deal with him before he captures us again. That's how we win. Then you haven't much time. I will let you get back to your search. You will split into parties for the search. Report to me when you find an enemy and reassemble in order to combat it. Is that acceptable? We are gonna be... who should be? Let's be administrator. I haven't been here for a while.
仲間だと頼もしいんだよな、クイネラは。よろしくお願いします、クイネラさん。みんなのために戦わせてもらうよ。
Here we go. Vote for the Guardian monster.
あの時は心細かったけど、今はみんながいるから大丈夫だよ。
そういや、風花の手がかりを全部集めると何が起きるんだろうな。
そうなんです。とにかく探索するしかなさそうです。終わりよ。ただ、降りる。
Get rid of these eyeballs. Oh yeah. The hell are you, Iron Man wannabe? Let's just head towards where we need to go.
ここの敵を全滅させるわよ。システムコール。沈みにしてあげる。
Just keep wailing on it. There you go. Bitch, I don't get to fully heal when you do that.
倒れて今よ。全滅させたわね。もう少し手応えが欲しかったわ。素敵なものが必要ね。はっ。
Go where we need to go. Gotta look for his guardian monster. Oh yeah, you only have that flight meter for a limited time. Let's go faster though.
任務開始ね。後悔させてあげるわ。リリースリコレクション。相手をしてあげる。
What did that even do? Where do we go? Shadehorn. Well, she's down. Now gotta be Kirito. Okay, keep going this way. It's frozen in place.
倒れ今よ
ナイス。
降りるわ
回復しないと。
Let's keep going right through here.
ここの敵を全滅させるぞ。
And maybe Kirito's L1 attack is okay.
ここがチャンスだ。
飛びます降りますいや覚悟しなさいリロードするよ
全滅だったな。ナイス。お疲れ。いい戦いだったな。
Okay.
「私がいるんだもの当然よね」
これでモンスターは全滅だね
That takes care of all the monsters. Good work, everyone.
雑魚だったわね
They didn't put up much of a fight.
守護者とおぼしき
Kyoto instructed us to locate monsters strong enough to be the guardians, but there don't seem to be any in this area.
のんびりしている余裕はない。
There's no time until we die. Let's go to the next area.
ねえ君。
Ichi, right? Let me ask you
エイジ
something.
だっけ。
ああ何
Sure,
か
what is it?
君の流派も
Do you use Aincrad style too?
アインクラッド流
Aincrad style?
そういう言い方は聞いたことが
I've
ない
never heard it called that
アイン
before,
ク
but
ラ
I
ッドで
did
身
learn
につ
it
け
in
たものな
Aincrad.
のは確かだ。
なるほど。
I see.
じゃあ
So you and Kyoto are sort of like
キリトと同門みたいなのか
schoolmates.
な
Thought your sword
剣の
techniques
使
resembled
い方
his.
が似ていると僕の剣技も
He taught me how to
キリ
use
ト
the
に教わっ
sword.
たんだよ。
あいつと比べられるのは
I'd
複
rather
雑
not
な
be
気分。
compared to him, if nothing else.
少なく
I'm
と
just a
も
fool who
僕は
couldn't be a
主役に
hero.
も
I
英
haven't
雄にもな
accomplished
れ
a
ず。
thing.
君
Oh,
の剣だ
you
って
seem very skilled with the
十分
sword.
見事だと。いや、ご
But
め
I
ん。
suppose it's not my place to say.
人にはそれぞれ
I don't know you
事
that
情
well
があるよね。
yet.
どうやら立ち寄り
Perhaps
す
I
ぎちゃった
presume
み
too
たいだ。
much. I'd appreciate it if you could
忘れてくれると
forget I said
嬉しい。
anything.
いや、謝るの
No,
は僕
it's
の
alright. I'm the one who
自
overreacted.
虐と自己否定
I
が
find it
染
hard
み
not
つ
to be
いててなかなか抜け
self-deprecating.
ない。
Although I do
良くな
realize
い
it's
と
no
分かっ
good
て
for
はいるん
me.
だけどな。
It's not good for me.
よくないよ
You got that right.
大体何も
What you mean you haven't accomplished a
なんて
thing?
ことはないオーディナルスケール計画
You came all the way to Aincrad to save me after the ordinal scale project.
そうだったね。
You're right.
まったくもう
That's enough self-defeating crap. You're strong too. Have some confidence in yourself.
ああ少しいいかし
May
ら
I interject?
こちら側
I'd
の
like to
選手の
hear
意
of
見
this
を聞いてみ
warrior's
たいの
opinion, if you don't mind.
ん
Yes.
お前の目に暗黒
In
心
your
があった
eyes, how did
あのガブリエ
Vector's,
ル
or
とかいう
rather
男の強
Gabriel's
さは
power
どう映っ
appear?
たかしら
異常。その一言だな。
To sum up it up in a word.
この世界がどういう
But
法
we
則
may
に
not
支配
understand
さ
the
れてい
rules
るの
that
か
govern this
ま
world.
だ少なくとも
We know, at least know, the
他の
combat
連中の
abilities
戦闘
to
能
us
力
and the
は
others
理
are
解でき
limited
る
to
範囲
what
の
we
中
can
に収まってい
comprehend.
る。
But that doesn't apply to him. He's either in a different class of avatar or acting via an entity entirely separate system. Those are the only explanations. I see. So you believe he is operating within a different set of principles? He certainly does boast extraordinary power and a vast store of life. There may be several mechanisms behind it. Perhaps we could strip him of them somehow. Running and hiding isn't exactly my style. You intend to fight him? Kirito and Cardinal ordered us not to engage him under any circumstances. Tell me, Alice, what would you do if we were to run into him this very moment? In a situation where escape is impossible? Avoiding a foe who can actually be avoided is one thing. There'd be no reason to fear him in that case. But we have no guarantee that will be possible. Though I hate to admit it, there are foes more powerful than I, as well as situations where escape is not an option. I have spent my life pondering how to face these threats, at times even coming up against the very principles that govern the world. And so this sort of reflection is in my nature, though I am not saying you must follow my example. So basically, we won't lose until we've already given up? It can't possibly be that simple. It's not. There's a bit more to it than that, but essentially yes. The impossible can become possible if you will it. Gabriel may be one such being. So that empty will I felt must have been his incarnation. Incarnation supported by his dreadful delusion. I have no doubt. However, I find it hard to believe it alone is the source of his power. Unfortunately, a concrete means of dealing with him has yet evaded me. Our survival rides on clues Fuuka left for us. And speaking of clues, I see a suspicious-looking door ahead. I have a bad feeling about this. It may lead to the Guardian's lair. We should get everyone together before we investigate it. Let's report back to Kirito. We have a side quest. The Stubborn and the Smith. Hey. What is it? Your equipment's gotten a whole lot of use, hasn't it? There's some wear and tear, but that's what happens with use. I'm not too pressed about how it looks. No, see, what I'm trying to get at is it's on the verge of breaking. It is? How can you tell? I'm a blacksmith. Didn't you know? You should be able to figure out at least that much by looking at me. Seriously, have you let it get like... How have you let it get like that? You've got to give it proper maintenance. I don't have the skill to do that. I'll try not to get hit from now on. Easier said than done. Not get hit. So you're just going to dodge every attack? That's just not realistic. Listen, take off your gear and let me see it. I'll do some repairs. Hey now! I don't know. It's fine. We're safe here. That's not the problem, it's... Are you sure you should be doing maintenance on my equipment? I'm not doing this because I like you. I just can't bear to see fellow party members in gear that look like that. I hear that. I'll gladly take you up on that offer then. That's about all I can do with what I have on hand. That's plenty. Thank you. Oh, this is far from plenty. I'm not one good hit. It's not one good hit away from disintegrating, but it's still half baked at best. But you can't do any more than this, right? You said so yourself. With the materials I have on hand, yes. So come on, give me a hand. With finding the materials we need, duh. Should be able to get some good ore in this area. You want to collect mats right now? You don't have to do all that for me. I really don't mind. But I do. Look over there. Go extract some rocks from that rock face. We're gonna need more than just one or two. We need sand too. Grab a few bagfuls. Your gear will come out pretty and steady if we sand it. There's a monster over there. See it? We need the power to drops. We're taking down monsters now? We don't have to do all that. Like I said, I only repair it to the point that it won't break down from a couple hits. Didn't you say you could dodge anything earlier? I'm not doubting the state of the gear. I'm just fine with you doing what you can and leaving it at that. And leave a job half finished? I won't stand for it. Come on, I'll fight too. Let's do it. There! Now we have all the materials we need. That went by quicker than I thought. Good stuff. Okay, now give me a gear so I can finish it up. Sure. Let's see. Start with a little of this, then some of this. Oh! So, why are you doing this? What do you mean? I'm getting things ready, so hang tight for a bit. Why are you doing all this for me? I told you, I couldn't ignore your equipment looking like it did. Even I know that's just an excuse. Oh, really? I caused trouble for you all, and even then... That's an awfully mild way of putting it. I'm really sorry for what I did. I'm just messing with you. I mean, you did cause us trouble, I won't argue that. Especially for Asuna and Silka. Oh, and Klein, Kirito too, I guess. But I don't think anyone's hung up on that. So there's no sense in me going on about this or that when I wasn't even directly affected. I see. Relax, I wouldn't even think of doing slipshod work on your gear. I swear by my title as Master Smith. I don't doubt it. You don't strike me as the kind of person who'd do that. Not to mention, you wouldn't have gone through all the trouble to gather materials just to slack off now. True. You did a pretty nice job gathering materials yourself. We couldn't have finished that fast otherwise. If you say so. Can't foresee getting that many chances to show off such skill. Get materials and do your own upkeep. You can probably do the more basic maintenance yourself. I'll consider it. Done. Here, try it on. Oh, thanks. Now I see. This is really top-notch work. What else would it be? Providing the highest quality is my bread and butter. Right, I can see why that guy trusts you. Well, you know, I want to be the one to handle his equipment anyway. Thanks again, Lisbeth. Did you mean Kirito when you say that guy? Sure, let me know if he gets worn down again. I'll take care of it when I have time. I'll hit you up if I get the chance. I'll look for a gap when you're not receiving requests from that guy or whoever else. You might never get a turn if you hold back like that. After all, business is always booming at Lisbeth Smith's shop. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end the episode here because I don't know how long the next mission is gonna be. So what I'll do is I'll end the episode here because like I said, I don't know how long the next mission is going to be. It could be a 5-minute mission, it could be a 15-minute mission, it could be a half-hour mission. I don't know. We never know how long the missions are going to be, so it's best if I just do one each episode now. But yeah, I'm going to leave the episode here. If you like what you saw, smack that like button, slap that notification bell, and smash that subscribe button. This is Sora, signing out. See you guys